What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. You know, guys, I want to give some context to this whole Young Miami situation. Young Miami is, you know, one half is the City Girls, her and JT. A lot of ladies like her. They like her. It's fine. They like Glorilla and everything, and of course, you know, once you get that behavior, you're supposed to be a man that wants to take care of a lady like that. And if they have a kid, you're not supposed to come out and say that you don't want to date them because, you know, there are certain red flags in their behavior. You're supposed to just shut up and dedicate your life to taking care of them, then being secondary in the relationship. And there you go. That's pretty much what people think in the black community about certain relationships. But then you have Diddy, who started dating P. Diddy. Okay? Now, Young Miami, for all intents and purposes, she's a good-looking young lady. I gotta give her credit for doing what she's done to be where she's at. It's not easy. It's not easy, right? So I give her respect for being who she is in the industry. Some of the personal things she does, I don't necessarily think that's cool, but whatever. All right. All that, you know, urine talk, whatever. Okay, you know, that's whatever. But she was dating Diddy. She has confirmed now that they're no longer together. Let's look at what she said. We're still friends. We're still good friends, but we're single. That's not my man. We had our own situation, but I'm not going to put a title on it. We were effing with each other hard. We were together every day at one point. He supported me. I supported him. I let the internet call it whatever they want to call it. All right. So this relationship is over. And she put this out on The Cut. Now, I don't know what The Cut is. This is The Cut YouTube channel, the dating thing, but it's called The Cut. Right? I don't know about The Cut, but I know about Cut YouTube channel. But anyways, she's not dealing with him anymore. Great. That's no problem. Now, here's what I want to talk about, if I can. Here's the issue that Marcus Houston was talking about, red flags in dating that he saw with some of the sisters he was coming across. And again, he's not coming across the average single mom that's living in, you know, average income late. No, he's dealing with Marcus Houston, a guy like that. Can't even get to him if you're not somebody that's very good looking and very attractive. What is he talking about? After talking to them and speaking with them, he says, I saw some red flags. And that behavior meant that there were certain elements of bad decision making. Okay? Something like that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Certain elements of bad decision making. Look at Young Miami. You're 29, you already have a kid. Then look at the background. The mom has been in prison. Okay? You have a baby by South Side. And you don't want a man that could marry you that would be a good man that wants to be with you. You want to date P. Diddy. I know you're trying to get further in your career, but P. Diddy's not going to be with you. He's not going to take you serious. We know that P. Diddy don't take nobody serious, but you still want to date him and possibly reject the other guys who actually would like to marry you or deal with you or be a good father. But you don't want those guys. Let me get the guy who is bad. So now think about this. Think about you're the guy. She's 29, right? Marcus Houston is 41. So he's meeting women around his age. So at 29, the guys that they want at 39, those are not the same guys typically that they're looking for now. So now they want somebody that's more stable, although they still have that same affinity and attraction for those other dudes, right? So let's say if you're one of those guys, you get with her at 40 because you're afraid of getting somebody young. and you're gonna deal with that lady. You may call it baggage, somebody else may call it history, okay? Because you can't say baggage anymore, right? How is your life going to be affected as a man? You've worked all your life. This is the woman that typically wouldn't deal with somebody like you. She's been dealing with guys like P. Diddy. She comes to you at 40, wanting to get married. Maybe she has 2 or 3 kids by now. None of the guys that she's dealt with has married you. What is going to be your experience for the most part? Y'all don't want to talk about that? So then the guy pays for that. For all the bad experiences the other guys have given her. He has to pay for that, trying to be the good savior guy, right? And what men are saying today is we don't want to be the good savior guy. You wanted P. Diddy in your prime. He ain't gonna be with you. He ain't gonna marry you. And I'm not saying she wanted to get married, but he don't want to be consistent with you. Now you want somebody else to come down the line and do everything that he was supposed to do, but now you're mad now. See, this is what God's talking about, red flags and some of this judgment. We're not saying that every single mom expresses this, but it is enough for most guys to be like, okay, this right here, I don't like. This right here, I just cannot deal with. This right here is not for me. It's not for me at all, period. It's not for me. I'm not going to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. I shall not deal with it. And that is the fundamental problem in Black America. Okay? That's the fundamental problem. We have a lot of sisters out there who are good looking, who are nice looking, and to their part, I understand what the system has done to our people, to where we don't understand the values of family. We don't understand the good traits of having a good man. And some of our women have grown up where they have not seen this. And I at first in 2014, 13, I used to have so much animosity towards the Black community. Although I loved our people, I just didn't understand like a lot of the Pookie and Ray Rays and single moms. It used to frustrate the hell out of me. I hated that. People working hard and they're getting their stuff broken into, victimizing and things. These kids coming up. I used to tutor kids. I'm gonna talk about this. I used to be the one tutoring kids back in 2013, 2014 in math and science before I went to medical school. And I used to come in and kids could barely do fractions. Could barely do basic math. Their parents couldn't even help them. And then you see the mom pregnant again. And I was thinking, what's gonna happen when this person goes? There's one girl in particular, like 14, had almost maybe 13, 14, something like that. Was almost on a smart girl, didn't imply herself, but her level was about 4 grades down. I never talked about this, I'm gonna talk about it today. I used to do it all the time. Yet, what happens is these ladies don't select the right guy. So now somebody needs to come and feel sorry for you? No, people are worried about their own life. Same thing with Black women. A Black woman who is doing something, she can feel bad for a Black man that's not doing very well. It is not for her to come back and save this guy. It is not for her to do that. That's not her responsibility to do that, to save him. He's a grown man. It's not her fault. So now when these ladies go out there and by the time they get to be like Delicious age, Amber Rose age, now you look for a guy that want to sign up for that. And then the guy you find out when you're 40 is now you're paying for the guy. Look at what's going on. All these ladies now, Erykah Badu, as they getting older, they're the ones paying for younger guys. No, because the guys who are up there, they're not going to deal with you. There's some of this stuff going on. And Young Miami got every opportunity to get somebody who's gonna be serious with her. She don't want it. Then when it comes to being older, I'm ready to settle down now. What? Well, who? Then when you can't get the guy that you want, then it's like, these Black men have a problem. They don't want to take care of these women. Then, then you get the guy, you have to pay for it. Why are you a scrub? I'll kick you out my house. All of this stuff. No. You have to have accountability to make the right decisions when you're young as a person. Or you messed up, don't make the same decisions again. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.